In this video, we shall start with lesson 6, that is changes around us. So let's discuss about some of the changes which takes place around us. So what a fun fact it would be if you suddenly get some magical powers to change things around you. What are the things you would want to change? So suppose suddenly we got some kind of magical powers. Then it would be very much easy for us to change the things around us, isn't it? Suppose some of the TV serials which we have seen, some of the cartoons or some of the serials like Shakalaka Boom Boom, we all know about that, isn't it? So we can see in that type of serial that suppose one boy in the serial like Shakalaka Boom Boom, what they do, one boy he will draw a picture of a car or a cycle in a paper, and as he uses his magical stick, yes, they use a magical stick. As he used his stick, the cycle which he had drawn in his paper or the car, what it happens, it will directly come out in front of you. We can see the cycle or the car in reality, yes. So those were some of the magical powers which is shown in the serials, but those are not happening in real life. Yes, we do not have any magical powers in reality, but still we can change things around us without using any magical powers. So what are some of the things which we can change, or what are the changes which is happening by itself in nature? Let's see. Many changes are taking place around us on their own. Those changes are taking place by themselves. In the fields, the crops change from time to time. Sometimes leaves fall from trees, change color and dry out. Yes, suppose we have a plant in our home or maybe in a field. In that plant, there will be leaves, there will be flowers, there will be fruits. So what we can say, some of the leaves, it gets yellow in color and they fall down. Yes, so there is also a change. The leaf was once in the plant and now the leaf is falling down. So there is a change. And some of the flowers, it may bloom. Yes, it may bloom very beautiful in the plant. But after some time, the flower will get dry and it will fall down ultimately from the plant. Yes, so these are some of the things. Even the fruits they will be formed in the plant, but after some time they will again fall off. So these are some of the changes. So see here, the flowers bloom and then wither away. Wither means the flower will get dry and then ultimately it will fall from the plant. Are any changes happening in your body? So just like plants, changes are taking place in the plants, and now let's see, is there any type of changes which is taking place in our body, like in human beings or maybe in some other animals? So see here, your nails grow, your hair grows, you grow taller and your weight increases as you grow. Yes, our nails, it gets long, our hair, it also gets long. Even we grow taller as we grow by age. We gain weight. Yes, our weight increases. As we grow tall, our weight will increase. So these are also what? These are also some of the changes which is taking place by itself. We are not using any kind of magical powers for all these type of changes. Okay, so these are some of the changes which takes place by themselves. Did you realize earlier that so many changes are taking place around you all the time? So have you ever realized that these are the changes which is taking place in our life around us? Did you ever realize? I hope we all do realize some of the things we may realize, but some of them we do not realize. Okay, so those are the changes. Can some of the changes be grouped together? Can we group some of the changes together? Or how can we group various changes? If we can group, then how can we group them? It might help if we find some similarities between them. So how we will be able to group the various changes? That is by finding some similarities between the different type of changes. Okay, let's find out the similarities. So first of all, let's see, can all changes always be reversed? Reverse means to get back the original shape or to gain back the original shape. For this, activities are given. Okay, let's see the activities one by one. Take a balloon and blow it. We all know what is a balloon. So this is the image of a balloon and a girl is blowing the balloon. Yes, blowing means she is putting some air inside the balloon. Take care that it does not burst. When we are blowing the balloon, we should be very careful so that the balloon does not burst out. Okay. Now, before the balloon was flat. Now, after blowing some air, the balloon will increase in size. It will be big. Yes. So the change and even the shape is changed. Yes. So this is activity 1. And in activity 2, take a piece of paper and fold it as shown in figure 6.2. So this is the figure where it is shown. Suppose we are taking a piece of paper. This is a paper. Okay. Now we will fold the paper in such a way that it is what? This is an aeroplane, we say. Aeroplane made of what? Made of paper. How do we make the aeroplane? You all know. Yes, we all know how we make the aeroplane by folding the paper. Yes. So this was the plain sheet of paper. Now it is changed into what? Aeroplane. Yes. And if we unfold, it is folded. Yes. Now if we unfold, if we open back the foldings, will we get this type of paper again? Yes. It is yes. Okay. Now let's see activity 3. Activity 3. Here, take some dough and make a ball. Dough. Dough means what? Atta. We all know what is atta, maida. Yes. When we are mixing the atta or the maida with water, what happens? That whatever the product we form, it is what? It is the dough. We call it as dough. Suppose we are taking a small portion of dough and making a ball. Okay, we make a ball. We will make a ball and then what we will do? We will roll it. Okay, roll out a roti. Then we are what? Rolling with the belna. Yes, this is what? Rolled dough. It was in the shape of a ball and now it is rolled. Okay, after rolling the dough again, so that means what? From the shape of a ball, now it is getting rolled flat. Yes, now it is changed. Yes, now can we again take this rolled piece of dough and can we make it back a ball? Can we? The answer will be what? Yes, of course we can make this piece of roti ball in the shape of ball again. So these are some of the 3 activities which is given. Yes, so from these 3 activities some questions are asked, like see here. Now think about the 3 changes you observe in activity 1, 2 and 3. What are the 3 changes we have observed? Okay, so answers are what? In the first activity we have seen the shape and the size of the balloon is getting changed. Yes, in activity 2 also the shape and the size of the paper is changed into an aeroplane. Yes, and in activity 3 we have seen that the ball of a dough is rolled. Yes, yes. So what do they have in common? So what are the common things they have? So from this we can say that we can change the shape of all the objects which are given. Was it possible to get the balloon back to its original shape and size? So this is the another question for activity 1. So was it possible? Now suppose the air which is in the balloon, if we let the air come out of the balloon, will we get back the shape, original shape of the balloon? Will we get back? The answer will be yes, isn't it? Yes. And for the second activity, was the size of the paper same as before and after making an aeroplane? Will the size of the paper remain same after making an aeroplane? Suppose we are unfolding it back, then will we get back the same sheet of paper? The answer is yes. Okay, we will get the same piece of paper again if we unfold the aeroplane. And in the third activity it is asked, was it possible to get back the ball of dough again? From this rolled roti, will we get back the dough, ball of a dough? Yes, of course we can make it in the shape of a ball again before it is cooked. Okay, here it is not cooked, so we can get it back. So what do you conclude from these 3 activities? In each of the 3 activities, is it possible to get back the material with which we started our activity? Of course, yes. The answer is yes, it is possible. If the answer is yes, it means that the changes occurring in these activities can be reversed. What? The topic was what? Can all changes always be reversed? Reverse means to get back the original shape. Okay, to get back the original shape. So from these 3 activities, we got to know that we can get back the original shape from this type of activities if we do. Since we can get back the original shape, so this type of changes which is given in activity 1, 2 and 3 can be called as reversible changes. Okay, again I repeat, what is reversible changes? The changes from which we can get back the original shape is called the reversible changes. Okay, more activities like activity 4, 5 and 6. So in activity 4, we are said that we should take the same balloon which we have used in activity 1. Okay, same balloon. Blow it to its full size. We will blow it. Okay, we will put some air just like we have done in activity 1. And tie its mouth with a string tightly. After blowing the balloon, we will tie it with a string. Now what we will do? We will prick it with what? With pencil. Suppose this is the pointed pen. We will make a hole. Okay, we will prick it. If we prick it, what will happen? The balloon automatically it will get flat. It will change its shape. Yes. Okay, so this is activity 4. And activity 5, we are asked to take a same piece of paper, this paper. We will take the same paper and then what we will do? Draw an aeroplane on it. We will draw the shape of an aeroplane on the paper. See, this is the sheet of paper and this is the aeroplane which is drawn in the paper. Okay, here the aeroplane is drawn here. Now what we will do? We will cut the paper in the shape of an aeroplane. We will cut here, here like this. We will cut the shape of the aeroplane from the paper. Okay, so it is cut. After cutting, we got the aeroplane like this. Okay, we are using scissor for cutting. Okay, and in activity 6, what we are asked? Roll out a roti from the ball of dough again and bake it on a tawa. So same way, now we will take this roti. This is the tawa. What we are doing? We are baking it. That means we are cooking it now. Okay, so we are cooking it now on the fire in the tawa. Okay, we are cooking. After, so here what? This is the roti which is cooked, isn't it? So see, roti full gaya, yes. So the roti is swelling. Okay, now suppose you are asked the same questions. Suppose we are asked the same questions like this. Was it possible to get the balloon back to its original shape and size? Was it possible? No, because we have made a hole in the balloon. And in activity 5 also, will we get back the original shape of the paper? No, of course no. According to activity 5, we will not get back the piece of paper. Because why? Because we have already cut out the paper. Yes, we have already cut out. Yes, we are having only the aeroplane. Yes, and the rest of the paper we have thrown. Even if we try to reverse, we will not get it back. And in case of roti also, can we make a ball from the cooked roti? No, of course no. So we will not get back its original shape. It will not be same just like this again. Okay, it will not be same. So we will not get back. What would your answers be now? We see that the changes which we have occurred in activity 4, 5 and 6 cannot be reversed. So important point is what? From activity 4, 5 and 6 we can conclude that the changes cannot be reversed. What is the answer? The changes cannot be reversed. Okay. You use a pencil and an eraser with repeated use. Their shape and size change. Can we reverse these changes? No. If we use the pencil daily and regularly, even the eraser, after using, what happens? The pencil will get small, even the eraser will get smaller, but we cannot bring the original shape back, so the change will not be reversed. Okay, so these are some of the examples. So let's continue the next part in the next class. Okay, and from activity 1, 2 and 3 we can say that changes can be reversed, and from activity 4, 5 and 6 we can conclude that the changes cannot be reversed. Okay, so from these activities we found that the changes, some of the changes can be reversed and some of the changes cannot be reversed. So we can say that the changes from which we can get back the original shape is called reversible changes, and the changes from which we cannot get the original shape back is called the non-reversible changes.